What is going on, chat? We back in here. Give me a few minutes, setting everything up. Alright, we in here. Welcome back in, chat. Happy Sunday. We're live on a Sunday. Happy to be here. If you can read the title and potentially if you've seen Discord, the addiction is real. I've been getting into Warhammer 40k lately, and it's really fun, and it's kind of new to me. It's cool. And I did some painting, and it came out okay, actually. Still got more to paint. Not going to spend any more money right now, but I saved up a little bit, and I think it came out pretty good. Not bad for never really doing it before, you know? I was actually kind of proud of myself, did some touch up on it. I don't know, never doing it before, never picking it up before. I thought it was kind of cool. There, I wanted to mess with my microphone just a little bit, sorry. Never done it before, never really been into any miniature tabletop games before. I don't know how to play the game yet, but there is a Warhammer store that just opened up kind of near me, really close to me. And I walked over yesterday and I talked to the guys, and the guy in there gave me one free little Space Marine here that I just showed you on camera. And they showed me how to paint, they showed me how to prime, and I was like, okay, you know what, this doesn't seem too bad. So I bought a couple of Space Marines, and I'm going to paint the rest of them. I have 3 of them primed. They're also painted blue. And then I have a couple of more that are not even put together yet. But the ones that I have put together already, they're pushed ones together. The other ones are the real deal where you have to glue it. So that's a whole other thing that I haven't even gotten into yet. But yeah, man, it's really fun. It's really cool. I'm having a good time. The lore is interesting. The games are super fun. And so I decided, well, let's fucking do some of that here on stream. Let's play the original Warhammer 40k Space Marine. This game came out on the Xbox 360. I remember it, but I never really played it. I have played it since then, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. I have beaten Space Marine 2 now. That's also pretty good. And so I kind of wanted to, you know, my newest thing that I'm kind of into. I'm not going to spend any more money on minis right now because it's expensive. It can be totally expensive. And I learned that yesterday, but I was prepared to at least spend a little bit of money in my first time. But super cool. I want to get into it with Juan. Juan kind of got me into it already by playing Space Marine 2 before I did. And so I bought it on sale and beat it, and now I'm working my way through on hard mode. Played a little bit of operations, and then this Thursday I should say, 26th, the horde mode, siege mode drops, and along with a big update. So a lot of cool stuff happening. Definitely want to check that out. But today I figure we'd run through the original Space Marine and just kind of chill. It's Sunday. I'm back. We made it. Yesterday my horse was a little hoarse. My voice was a little hoarse yesterday from streaming, but only because it hasn't been, or it's been a while since I've actually sat down to do it. But we're here now. I'm happy to be here. We're chilling. Low stakes. And that's kind of how I feel, you know, like trying to do something new, trying to get into some new things, and it's still all nerd and gaming adjacent. But I'm excited to kind of learn more about it, maybe play at some point. Said it's Sunday, we're chilling on a Sunday, chill stream on a Sunday, although we're about to shred some orcs. Death Stranding 2 drops this Thursday as well. There's a lot of things coming out on Thursday. Yeah, there is a lot of things coming out on Thursday. Thursday is a very busy day. I won't be here, unfortunately, on Thursday. I will be busy for good reasons. But like I said, Death Stranding 2 comes out on Thursday. A new Cyberpunk update, which supposedly might be pretty sizable, coming from Virtua Studios, is coming out on Thursday, which is interesting. I thought this game was done, but I think CD Projekt Red is done, but other people are going to update it. Who knows what will come with this, but we'll see what happens with that. Space Marine 2 gets its siege mode. There is a Capcom Spotlight for Resident Evil Requiem, Street Fighter 6 Pragmata, and Monster Hunter Wilds on Thursday. There's just a lot of shit coming out on Thursday. There's a lot of things going on. So, we good gamers, but... Oh yeah, also, the remaster from Night Dive Studios, the 25th anniversary remaster of System Shock 2 also drops on Thursday. Persona 5 The Phantom X drops on Thursday. There's just a lot of shit coming out on Thursday for some reason, which is interesting. A lot of cool stuff. I won't be able to partake in everything, although I would like to play System Shock 2. I probably won't right now. And yeah, Death Stranding I want to get into, but I don't know if I will or not yet, so I'm going to definitely stick my head into the sand if I can't get it going. I've got a $10... I redeemed some of those PlayStation coins for like a $10 like almost gift card for the PlayStation Store, so getting Death Stranding 2 at a little bit of a discount sounds pretty nice to me. I'm not going to pre-order it because I won't be able to play early either way if I pre-order it. So I kind of want to just play the normal version and then get $10 off of that. That sounds good to me. I won't be streaming Death Stranding 2. That's going to be a game I enjoy in my own time. I'm going to also stick my head in the sand from reviews. Don't give a fuck about reviews. Yeah. Definitely want to play some of that Siege mode, though. I think that's pretty much it, man. Let's play some Space Marine. Let's do it. We are playing the Anniversary Edition. So not too long ago, there was a... Here, I'll bring it up real quick before we start, actually. Not too long ago, there was a Space Marine... fucking Masterclass Edition? I don't even know what it was called. Hold on. Give me a second. And I was actually looking forward to playing that on stream. Master Crafted Edition. Yeah. I was looking forward to actually giving it a try. Shit. I was looking to give it a try because it's also on Game Pass, but unfortunately, this game has not been doing good, which is interesting. Basically, this comes down to this version of the game, although just recently released, offers no real improvements from what I can tell. I mean, yeah. Basically, it just runs like shit, apparently, what I'm seeing. Jesus Christ, this never ends, does it? But either way, apparently this is just not a great version of the game, which is super unfortunate given all the hype and like 3 or 4 million copies that the Space Marine 2 game sold, and it just seems like, okay, we finally did it. Releasing this with better textures and better, just improvements all around would have been a really smart, good idea, but that's kind of doesn't seem like what they did here. What they did was just kind of release the same game with some still problems, and it's kind of in 4K, and it's just whatever. So I don't necessarily see the point. It's also on Game Pass. I almost downloaded it and just tried to like fire that version up on Game Pass, but apparently it's just really broken even on Game Pass. So it's like, well, I already own the Anniversary Edition, so what's the point really? So that's the version we're going to play. We're not going to play any other version. Maybe at some point I will try the Xbox Game Pass version of the Mastercrafted Edition, but apparently it doesn't even run well on Steam Deck, which the original Anniversary Edition at least runs really well on Steam Deck. So confusion all around. I mean, yeah. It's just not good. I don't know. It seems kind of unfortunate. But either way, that for another day. You could still buy the Anniversary Edition. It's also a little bit cheaper. It's probably the version you'd want to play. Just my 2 cents, personally. But either way, I mean, it is what it is. So that's the version we're going to play. And we're going to get into it. Okay, I have to try to fix this. I can't see the chat now. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to do this a different way. It's fine though. No worries. Okay. You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm confident in my abilities. I've been playing through the second game on hard. Let's see how bad we can fuck this up.
Captain Titus, the Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces. And they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machines.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report!
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
Let's do this.
Get off my ship, Space Marine! You're gonna die!
Takes more than that to get an order. More humans to kill. Come again this time. Humans to kill.
Can certainly see how some things are like low texture, you know what I mean, like low resolution.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought any would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
Remain calm. Evacuate in orderly fashion. Public disturbances will not be tolerated.
Space Marines!
Access authorized. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
This way, boys.
This one feels really Gears of War. This already felt like Gears to me, but like this one, the second one really felt like Gears. This one especially, the UI is almost exactly like Gears.
Captain!
Destroy them!
Space Marines! Kill them! Smash those! Here they come. This way!
They got no way out.
Space Marines! Smash those!
Leandros. Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Leandros.
Enemy! Sighted!
Sorry.
Cannon, Captain?
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Kill everything in that bunker!
wise guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you dead.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs, and they fight on.
What? Only in
No.
death does duty
Get
end.
off! My legs. I can't feel my legs. I got to see a space marine before the end. God, Emperor. Watch over those who fight before me.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Quotas must be met. Despite alien incursion, delinquency is an affront.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
Go!
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Kill every last one of them! Shoot those units! Smash those!
Bruh. Sorry. Bot in chat. That's all?
Target that squig!
Humans to kill! Smash those fuckers!
Dropship!
There's too many of them! Oh, they never stop! Kill them Space Marines!
Jesus Christ. Everything just kind of collapses down on top of you. Okay.
Not much of a fight! There's too many of them! They never stop! Kill them all!
Dropship incoming!
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
I believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines!
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the Greenskins are headed here from the south. Damn Gretchen stuck a knife in Saul's throat tonight.
Scout report Sector 31 is completely bombed out. No survivors. Just bodies. Everywhere.
Reinforce their position, hold the line, and stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me, then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access authorized.
What do you know of the Titans on this planet?
Only that our troops were sent to guard the Titan Invictus at Manufactorum Ajakis. But that was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
Form it down, firing line! Beyond the ruins, and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
The Orcs took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
Oh, cool.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall. There just aren't enough of us.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
Citizens will be turned away from...
We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
29,
Good luck.
30, 34. Injured workers should seek treatment in Sector 46.
Orcs on the high ground.
Humans to kill! Hey! Shoot me again! Smash those Space Marines!
Can I, like, turn up the sensitivity at all?
Kill them all! Explosives!
That's a lot better. Part of it's the whiplash from running around.
It's the Space Marines!
Space Marines! Come and get me, Space Marines!
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
Look at these cables.
They must be powering Orc contraptions across the battlefield. Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Well, let's fucking go.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the Orcs down here.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
I killed myself.
Space Marines! Space Marines!
room for that jump pack, Captain. That rock delivered the orcs right into the gun fortress.
Belly of the beast.
Space Marines!
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Orcs attacking!
Space Marine recognized. Access to experimental vengeance launcher granted.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
You can almost say it's Brit on Brit violence. Welcome in, Spectre. How you doing, man?
Medicaid facility should expect significant
Happy
delays
Sunday.
regarding removal of deceased persons.
Get me a bigger shooter!
Authorization as Stargate Ultra. Access granted.
An armory. Sure to be something useful.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Releasing safeguard.
Kill the Space Marines!
Remember that we honor the machine gun by
Shoot me again! Stick bomb! Crush it! Shoot me again!
The running animation in this game kind of reminds me of just they remind me of like kids in costumes for some reason. I don't know why. Just like running around, running through mud the entire time. Again, it feels very Gears of War, which is a good, like, I think that's perfect to like compare to the cogs, you know, Dom and fucking Marcus and shit. Like they all kind of, you know what I mean? I think they're very similar. They're very similar.
Space Marines! Smash those Space Marines!
Shell storage.
Something that I'm noticing is the AI in this one are really bad. Like these two are just like, why are you even here? It's Titus versus the whole army.
Access restricted to upper decks.
I actually think the AI in Space Marine 2 are kind of meh as well. They don't always... I mean, I don't know. I feel like they definitely help, but there are some moments where it's just like, dude, hello.
Again! Shoot me again! It's gonna blow! Space Marines! Takes more than that to kill it all! Takes more than that to kill it all!
Takes more than that to piss me off. There you go.
Kill you for that! It's a fight now! Orcs are coming! Kill the Space Marines! Stick bomb! Smash those! Crush the Space Marines!
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
There. I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
All loaded. With luck, the orcs will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift. We seem to have annoyed these.
We're doing pretty good. It gets a little hairy, but we're not doing too bad for hard mode.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
That's kind of how I feel about Space Marine 2 and the little bits. And, like, I'm almost halfway through playing on hard mode now. Like, it gets hairy, but the game, through its gameplay, you can survive. It's just constantly doing the thing that helps you, the thing that heals you. Ooh, baby. What am I picking up ammo for is the question. I don't know. Holy shit!
Space Marine up! Smash those Space Marine!
Firing now.
There, the secondary lift.
Let me kick. This block is mine.
Firing now.
Okay, we got some ammo now. Sorry. Okay.
Get the bottle!
I gotta say, the orcs are fucking hilarious.
Get the boss!
And the lore is kind of interesting too. They kind of fit the whole vibe of them, I'll say that.
Authorization and start detail. Firing sequence. The Emperor be with you. Progress. Base 3.
Big shroom energy. It's just really interesting, just like their belief and just like, well, if we paint fucking red flames on this car, it's gonna make it go faster. They're just like belief that this'll do it, and then just their undying belief in just themselves, and it's almost inspiring in a way. I wish I believed in myself that much. It's really almost inspiring in some way. And then Gork and Mork, and I'm not a lore expert by any chance, but just learning what I've learned about this faction is just like, these guys are fucking crazy. One of the dudes liked his guns so much that they that he traveled back in time to kill himself, so that way he has two of the same guns that he loves so much. Like, just what the fuck?
Yeah.
Space Marines!
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Firing
Put it
sequence.
back.
in
Leandros,
progress.
get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Space Marine!
Keep clear.
Incoming fire.
Crush the Space Marine! It's a fight now!
Incoming.
Artillery shell moving into
That guy almost sounds like Marcus, to be honest with you.
Enemy sighted.
Space Marines!
Up it goes. We'd be better
Firing
off seeing this
sequence.
force as better.
Agreed. Find an exit.
Alarm. Severe structural damage.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
The music in this game kind of reminds me a little bit of Halo.
Legate!
Find cover, you
Takes more of that! Smash those Space Marines!
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
Okay. Before we continue, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going for an hour and a half. Gotta tab out because this is an old game that doesn't have full screen, borderless, or any kind of settings like that. It's got settings, but not as many as I'd like. So, take a quick break.
Selling your car to
Carvana, brought to you by... I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Not going anywhere. We're going to stick on just a little bit longer. It was a little bit of a break, but I apologize. We're back now. Oh, I didn't even see this. Why was there a wave of Micro Maris? There's a joke there about the fans of Atlas somewhere in there, right? There's some kind of joke in there about that. Okay. I'm gonna push forward. Let's go Space Marines, or however they fucking talk.
What in Gwilliman's name is that?
Nothing.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Kill them Space Marines! Come and get these Space Marines! Kill them! Takes more than that to kill it all. Kill the Space Marines!
I really hope that after playing this and playing the second one, I really hope that the third game that's already been confirmed that they're working on, I seriously hope there's more than just like they pick more than just one faction to go against. Like, I would like the Orcs to come back. I would also like the Tyranids to come back. And then shit, I mean, I would also like maybe the Tau or something. Like, I think really get diverse with it, but who knows? I mean, just make it. Don't make it God of War 2018. Don't make it The Last of Us. Just make it equally as stupid fun, and then you're golden. But I think a little bit more would be beneficial.
Shoot those humans!
I would also say lean more into the Xbox 360-ness of it. Give me a section where we're flying around on a speeder, you know what I mean? Just give me all of that. Nothing like too gimmicky that lasts too long, but, you know, little things here and there would be fine.
Kill the Space Marines! Shoot me again!
takes more than that to kill an orc.
Now to stop this ram. Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
So I got 6 minutes to save the world. I keep wanting to press the shoulder buttons to attack or to melee. I'm gonna go back to the other one and be like, how do I, what do I? You know, it's funny, when I played Doom the Dark Ages and I kind of played Space Marine 2 side by side with it in my own time, I think Space Marine 2 and then this one I'm feeling it as well. It kind of scratches that itch a little bit. I'm not dunking on Doom the Dark Ages. It was good. And there's been updates already and stuff like that, whatever. But yeah, it's kind of scratching that itch that I think I wanted that game to scratch. And it did, but not fully. If that makes any sense.
Sidonis, time to impact.
Need to deal with that dropship. Bolter fire cannot penetrate this armor.
These trains have point defense towers. There'll be a heavy weapon ahead.
Forward then.
Time to die!
I'm also trying to like block, but there's no block.
Turret sighted. Cover me while I get to that weapon.
I'll let them deal with that. Go for it, boys.
Shoot those Zulus!
about to say, what is it going to take?
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
What is that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
Inquisitor Drogon. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Ajakis.
How British can we get?
They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off. But now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do. Keep moving. Remain alert.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Captain, look! The Orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane. So tomorrow, we may be dead.
Captain, look! The Orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
I just got bodied, okay. I feel like in the second one they made the melee combat a little bit more flowing. This one feels a little bit more robotic. Got grenades.
Captain, look! The Orcs must be operating that crane.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
How's that?
Kill you for that!
abandon your work.
Shoot those humans!
Is under control.
Come and get me, sir!
That save was really interesting. I wonder if it saved it right before we got shot. That was an interesting save.
Kill the Space Marines!
Get good.
Smash those!
The control room.
Forward! Clear out the orcs. I'll kill you all!
Oh, we're gonna test that save now. Okay, no, we're good.
Time to die! Smash those!
Control room.
Forward! Clear out the orcs.
I feel like I get no backup from the other two guys.
Still, the orcs have managed to power that cannon.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
A handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
Did manage to bring the access
Space
through.
Marine back!
Probably the orcs at their advantage.
Kill him and smash them! Smash them!
Feel the Emperor's wrath.
Kill them all! Cannons are big! Smash those Space Marines! Space Marines!
My lords, you must hurry. The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
Calling them greenskins is fucking wild, but it fits.
The lift is
Oh, this looks like
Corporal
fun.
Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Granting access. Authorization of start.
An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound. Only in death does duty end.
Just the amount of carnage is insanity. Okay, let's not burn our ultra ability there. Let's save it until it gets really hairy. I burned it too
Corporal
early.
Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Excuse me, chat.
Granting access. Authorization Astartes Alpha.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Titus, the lift is here.
Never forget. Never forget.
Shit, this part is insane. Okay. Also, you still take damage if you go for the ult. You know, if you go for the
The lift is this way.
I guess the fatality or whatever. You know what I
Corporal
mean?
Antioch, we are in position.
The kills or whatever to get health
I'm
back.
sending the lift up now.
You still totally take damage.
Granting access. Authorization Astartes Ultra.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Smash those spikes!
And we shall know no fear.
Man, okay, so melee is a double-edged sword when it's just a ton of enemies.
The lift is this way.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Granting access. Authorization Astartes Ultra.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound. If a job is worth doing, it's worth dying for.
Okay, this is like the first, like, truly, okay, this is hard part. Make sure I picked all that shit up.
The lift is this way.
Corporal Antioch, we are in position.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
Granting access. Authorization Astartes Ultra.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
We're quick scoping now, baby. Now we're really on the Xbox 360.
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days. Has the Liberation Fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the Colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
Oi, keep that muzzle clean, guardsman.
Here we are, my lord.
My thanks, Corporal.
I do like the Imperial Guard guys. They're pretty hardcore, I will say. Imperium, I should say. Imperium Guardsmen. Imperial Guards.
At last, a place the orcs have not stained.
for now. I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
Want to get good with God? Get working, fool.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle. Captain, this is an auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify. Do not abandon your workstation. Everything is under control.
Yeah, let us get right on that.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Looks really good.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
We'll see if he has the Midas touch. I'll be here all week.
Pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
Space Marines to kill!
Transmission to Inquisitor Lord Sharp. My lord, the research facility is operational ahead of schedule, thanks to the tech priests. I've already begun my work to create a stable energy matrix. Harnessing these unorthodox energies is proving more promising than I could have dreamed.
Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate
Repeat
release.
authorization.
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon. And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the Orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
I don't know, man. He seems to wear a lot of hats. Interesting.
Xenos life forms detected.
Space Marine! You trying to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! Ah!
The Orc himself.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine! Ah!
Average British guy at the pub.
Get out of there and kill this Space Marine! Come and get it!
Oh my god. The orcs have so much personality, it's insane.
The Orc has a scent for us now.
Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
You stealing my loot, Space Marine?
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
I'll take that plasma pistol.
There. We must get to that lift.
Okay, so not this way.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
Yeah.
Oh, you
This fucking ridiculous ass shit. The teleporter! Bro, Lieutenant Bro.
How much deeper does this facility go?
Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended?
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths.
If it's got enough power to blow up the planet, why would we put it deep into the planet, closer to the core?
Here we are.
Colder than a spaceman's smile in here.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Space Wolf mentioned. I kind of like their design, but yeah, they're not my. They're not, I haven't gravitated towards them at all.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber.
Good. That's all I gotta say.
We need
Good.
only obtain the power source at the core of the generator.
God has to have favorites, Spectro.
Control console.
Understood.
What am I rocking right now? Okay, yeah, I want the axe.
brothers, guard the axe.
I'm actually kind of partial to the white scars, to be honest with you. I kind of like them. I think they're fucking super cool. In terms of like which chapter I kind of like already, or like the most so far, it's definitely the white scars. I think they're super dope. We gotta go fucking fast! While looking like, you know, Genghis Khan. Right on, dude. I'm fucking into that. I don't really dislike. I think the Ultramarine, just like all the Space Marines, all the chapters or the factions or whatever, all the chapters, I guess. From a design standpoint, I like them all. They look really cool. It makes brain go burr, but the white scars are the ones that I've kind of gravitated towards. Salamanders are cool too. Blood Angels are also cool. They look cool.
Test points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chambers...
I've really gravitated towards the Necrons, though, in terms of a faction. I like the Necrons a lot.
...secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Space weeb hive mind myself. Space weeb hive mind. Though you like the Tau. Okay, I got you. I got you. I don't really know a lot about the Tau. The only thing I know about the Tau is that nobody likes the Tau. I kind of learned why, though. It's because they have big gun that make you go boom from, like, across the fucking map. We won. I kind of understood. When I went to the store yesterday, I kind of asked the people, and they were like, it's just a fucking, it's just like the meme or whatever, but, like, it's because they're really good. I got it. I understood. Yeah, I understand now. I totally understand. I'm not a hater. I'm too much of a new guy into this to be like, no, blah, you know what I mean? Like, no. I think they're cool, but I don't know enough about them yet.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Space Marine!
The guy said that like the thing about I was talking with the guy who worked there, and then there was other people who have like played, you know what I mean, that were shopping and whatnot, and they were talking with me too. Like, it was really cool, actually. I really like got a good introduction to like the actual tabletop and the actual, minis and shit. But like they were basically saying that like, yeah, people say they don't like the Tau because it forces them to play differently. I was like, that's interesting. Okay, I understand that. Like, you have to play them differently. I know really little about how to play the tabletop. So I just know lore and these games and some other games, but that's about it. So I don't really have, you know what I mean? I also don't think I'm leaning too far into like, oh, I hate these fucker, you know what I mean? Like anybody yet.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want
Feel
it!
the Emperor's wrath.
Go get it, boys!
Hold back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
That's fair, and I don't know if I'm going to actually play, you know what I mean? I actually bought Dawn of War for super cheap when it was on sale for the Skulls event recently. I've been kind of trying to play it, but it's kind of hard for me to play because I've never really played an RTS before. I'm a little quiet, sorry. I bought Dawn of War, yeah, on super cheap for the Skulls event a couple of weeks back, and I've been trying to play it, but I've just never really played any RTSs, so it's just like it's a little tough for me to understand, and it kind of feels like a game where you have to have a little bit of knowledge, and I do not. So yeah. Been trying though. I just love the setting so much. Like, I think some of the lore that I've ran into is a little like meh. See, I bought the Dawn of War thing, and then they announced the Dawn of War like remaster that's coming out at some point. I was just like, okay, well, fuck. But I don't really know anything about the tabletop too much, but at the store they were like, if it's good. If it's good. I understand that.
Power core explosion.
Sorry, I was like, I missed the point of what I was gonna say. At the store, they have like some of the starter sets set up already, so you can just like learn how to play like that. And the dude there would be like, "We've had people before." It's a new store too. It's really interesting. I just recently got into all this shit, and then a store literally opened up across the street from me. Like, I walked there yesterday. Like, it was that close. 5 minutes. Perfect timing for me to fucking get a new addiction. And they have like some of the starter sets set up already, and they're like, yeah, if you have a friend, you know, bring them in and we'll show you guys how to play. It's like, you know, free of charge and whatnot. The first hit's free, as you know, right? From our happy drug dealers. So Juan and I would like to go with Juan and just like try to learn how to play. I'd be interested to learn. You know, I don't know if I would be hooked into it, but be interested. It's expensive too. That's the thing. Like, you know, I was willing to spend a decent amount of money yesterday to get my foot in the door, but it's fucking expensive, for sure.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Whoa! Kill them Space Marines! Urge the enemy! This spark is dead what you want, Space Marine! Then I'll take it for myself!
Titus is kicking the shit out of somebody in the background.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Success is measured in blood.
What do you want me to do when I'm being just annihilated by enemies? Hey, what's going on, Faulty? How you doing? Doing pretty good. Things are going okay. Not bad. Happy Sunday. We're just kind of we're working our way through Space Marine, and Spectra and I are just kind of talking about 40K in general. But yeah, doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. Likewise. Likewise. Final Fantasy Tactics, very nice. Man, we kind of went through like different trailers and shit that I missed on Friday, and there's two glaring ones that I didn't go over, but Resident Evil 9, I don't need to see more about it. I'm already in. It's Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. But the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. Right on. Very nice. You playing it like legit? Like on a PlayStation 1? Or PSP? I'm gonna take a break here. We've been going for almost 3 hours. This is like a really hard section, so it's fine. I'd kill to have a full OG setup, like a PS1, CRT, and all that, yeah. Oh, that works just as well. Yeah, that works just as well. That's fair. Yeah, PS1 games, when you just throw the disc in there, they work surprisingly well. I mean, it's you know, you're putting it on a newer TV, so it looks a little blurry, a little stretched, but I mean, if you want to play off the original disc, I mean, it's certainly a way to do it. I've done it with some of the PS1 games that I got. But I have a PS1 that works, so. Hey, take it. Tag it. Don't mention it. You know, like, hey, what PS3? I get that. I actually have an LCD that's like a small early aughts LCD that I plugged into the PlayStation 1 into. It's really small, but it looks pretty decent on there. It's not a CRT, you know, so it's not perfect, but I mean, it still works. Eh. But yeah, I was actually kind of interested in the Tactics remaster, not a remake, but they've already confirmed that there's going to be no War of the Lions content in it. So it's kind of like, why? I don't know. Really interesting. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that it's dead in the water, but that really sucks. I don't know. That's a really interesting decision by Square. But they've kind of done this before. They did that with the Pixel remasters. They don't have any of the extra content from the Game Boy games, regardless if people like that content or not. If you want to like tackle everything, it's not there. And then they're kind of doing the same thing with Tactics, where it's like there's going to be nothing from that port of it. It's like, okay. That's a real interesting decision, Square Enix. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them. Oh, that's true. They've kind of had to rebuild it from the ground up. I actually watched a little bit of that video of them explaining. So it's some of the original devs are back on it, which is interesting. And they didn't have any of the source code for the PlayStation 1 version, so they kind of had to just remake it. Like you say, it's really weird. Really interesting situation. At that point, because they're remaking it, I would just say, well, just remake that content in it as well then. But, I mean, I don't know. It's Square's decision, but still an interesting decision. I only say that because the remaster actually looks really good. It's not, you know, there's no like texture filtering going on. Like, it's pretty, like, they're taking the original art style and kind of just improving on it, which is interesting. Really super dope. Kind of like what the Suikoden remake did, or remasters did. That does. Ooh, get your $10 War of the Lions DLC in 6 months. No. But yeah, I've been doing good. Was a little sick. Was also out of town. Been a little busy, but doing better now. Been playing Mario Kart. Haven't played it on stream yet, but I've been playing Mario Kart World. Been playing a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom at 60 FPS. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know, I actually saw something. Let's take a full on. Well, this doesn't really matter. We got some interesting sales data from Sega, and I thought that was pretty interesting. Kind of talking about Atlas, how some of the games have sold. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, if they've gone from that translation, or going with that translation, it is a little weird that they're not including anything else with it. That's Square, though. They've just kind of just done this with each re-release of certain games. They just refuse to include some of the added content from later ports of it, which is just kind of bizarre to me. Yeah, we don't really need to. I'll tab out. Let me take a quick break here. It's fine. I'm playing for 3 hours straight. Play some music. Let me listen to this coach ad first, actually. I tricked you. Haha. Oh shit, that's crazy. Okay. That's really crazy. That's not even what I was talking about. Yeah, this is interesting. Jumping across the goddamn map. So this is interesting. So sales data from some Sega games last 6 years leaked out. Really interesting shit. If you ever wanted to reason why they keep doing Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 anything, here it is, chat. Here it fucking is. So Persona 5 Royal comes out in 2020, sells 1 million copies. It kind of falls off from there, you know what I mean? Doesn't do so well, but then in the last 3 quarters, it's sold almost 2 million copies a year. That's fucking crazy. Everybody, you know what I mean? It's like, Persona 5, I get it, whatever. But this is the reality right here. Selling almost 2 million copies, such an old game, the last 3 years. Excuse me? Game straight up expects you to be grinding regularly between story battles, which isn't super fun. That also makes sense because it's a little bit older of a game. Persona 3 Reload at 2 million copies. Not too surprising. I was a little surprised to see a pretty good bounce with, well, I wonder, okay, it says it's Shin Megami Tensei 5, including Vengeance, but still, 2 million copies, I mean, that's still really good. That's gone, they nuked it. I think they just recently announced that Metaphor Refantasio hit 3 million or 2 million, something like that. Honestly, Persona 3 Reload, Metaphor Refantasio, putting those games on Switch 2 would probably give them a huge bump. Huge bump. There's a lot of games that could be released on Switch that could potentially get a huge bump. Not just with XP, but also with job points. You need to grind up hundreds of job points to even get a single ability in a given job. Job point gains do increase the higher a job is, but it still doesn't excuse the early levels in a job where you've got basically nothing. Jesus. Oh yeah, this was the other thing that leaked from Sega. Sega just had a bunch of leaks. But, so yeah, we're currently here, right? Raito Remastered just came out. That's currently where we're at. Sonic Racing will be out later this year. It's currently where we're at right now. And I'm sure there's a bunch of Switch 2 titles that, you know, haven't been announced yet. But this is the big one. I still don't know how to feel about a Persona 4 remake, but this is basically saying that the game will release sometime between fiscal year 2026 and 2027. So fiscal year 2026, fiscal year 2027 is in between March 2026 and March 2027. So that's what that means. Fiscal year in Japan ends in March. So, interesting shit. Really early announcement, but I think that it's because the Persona 4 thing just dropped out of nowhere. Well, it didn't drop out of nowhere, but it was kind of like a really bad kept secret. Everybody kind of knew that this was coming up at some point. So, interesting nonetheless. Just some stuff I left out from the other day. That's my main criticism. The game has been generally great. The OST has been rock solid. Yeah, Tactics is really good. It's really, really good. That's why, like, the idea of a remake or a remaster is super cool, but... Makes sense. It's valid.
Final Fantasy Tactics, The Eagle East Chronicles, launches on September 30th. Here's what you need to know. There are two versions of the game to play, Enhanced and Classic. The Enhanced version has an updated script with new additional dialogue and full voiceover in both English and Japanese.
Delita,
you too.
What do you suppose this is about?
The game looks better than ever, with updated graphics and a new modern UI that helps you strategize more easily. There's also a fast-forward feature, new difficulty options, an autosave function, and a tactical view that gives you a bird's-eye view of the battlefield.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
The classic version unites the gameplay and graphics of the original Final Fantasy Tactics in HD, alongside the translation from War of the Lions. Live an untold legend when Final Fantasy Tactics: The Eagle East Chronicles launches September 30th on Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch...
On fucking everything. There you go. But yeah, it's just something that's really confusing. Whatever possessed them to do... Yeah, man, it's just such a... It's already just such, like... Yeah, I'm just reading about cutting out the content. They're basically saying that it's like not their version of the game that they want, so it's just like, okay. This is all just it's just Square Enix hate, which is, of course. But when Square does shit like this, they kind of do it to themselves, man. So it's like, well, I can't really fault anybody for feeling this way. Of course people are going to be pissed when you don't fucking add all the stuff that they want. I mean, or the stuff that's been there. It's like, of course they're going to be fucking mad. It's like, I love Square. Square, I love you. But you don't love your fans sometimes. Oh, well.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
To war! Try and take more of that to kill an orc! This spot, then I'll take it for myself!
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Life is the Emperor's currency. Spend it well.
Let's try to get through this mission.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
This sparky thing what you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Crush the Space Marines! Kill them scum! This sparky thing what you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself!
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
The whole room is coming down!
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andris. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
But I did. there, bruh.
Time to die! Tactical the net!
Space Marine!
Damn it, you little bastard.
Shoot those humans! Space Marine!
We beat him up so bad he faced to the ground. That's how strong Titus is.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Ultramarines chapter. Access granted.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
Kill them Space Marines!
Fuck, this game is just fucking fun.
Space Marines! Run, boys! To bits!
Alright. I think this might actually be a good place to kill it. Heart of Darkness. Let me see something, though. Mission 7. Okay. 10 more missions. It's not impossible. But we also just kind of like took our time and whatnot. But yeah, 3.5 hours. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Spectro, appreciate you. Faulty, appreciate Faulty for stopping by. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I will have a good rest of my Sunday.